Hey guys, welcome. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're not riding with Shimper, you're not riding with nobody. Today's video, I'm doing a story time about how I got fired from my very first job, which was Zaxby's. You do not want to miss this because it's so stupid. But let's go. Okay. So, I don't know if everybody high school was like this, but my high school, the one I went to, we had career day. And, like, if you don't know what career day was, it's like different colleges and different, like, trade schools and all that stuff come to our school. And we get to visit different locations to see if we have any interest in any of them things we want to go to. But one of the things there was Zaxby's. And I went up there to Zaxby's because I needed a job. I was, like, 15, 16, I needed a job. It was my first job, so I went over there and they was giving out free applications, and I just filled out one, and they was like, okay, they're gonna give me a call, and I was like, okay, cool, because I was gonna get my first job. So they had gave me a call, and then they had scheduled me my interview for a job, and I was excited because like, ooh, I got an interview. I didn't think they was gonna call for real, but they did. So then I went to my interview, and I had got the job. It was so easy. They asked me like why I want to work there or what can I bring to the job, just stuff like that. And I had got the job like real easy. Like she had left and then she had got my little ID and all that stuff, and then she had came back and they said, oh, you got the job and all that stuff. And it was about to be my birthday, and I think I was about to turn 16. She was like, congrats, you got the job. So happy early birthday present. And I was just like so happy or whatever because it was my first job. Okay, so everything was going good. Everything was going good. So a couple days later, I had to come back and pick up my uniform. And I had to buy my pants for, like, they gave me the uniform shirt and the uniform hat. And I had to buy my pants or whatever and my slip-resistant shoes or whatever. I had to get that by myself, so I went to go get that, and I had picked up my uniform. Okay, I was happy that I was about to start my job. I started like a few weeks later because I had went out of town first. They let me go out of town because it was my birthday, and I went out of town for my birthday. And then I came back, and then I started my first day. And when I started my first day, everything was fine at first. I didn't know what to do. Like, nobody really helped me at first. Like, when I first got there, nobody really helped me. I was just sitting there, and like they have like this code. They say like the man, he says something and then all of them just come to the back, and I didn't know I was supposed to come to the back. I'm just sitting there, and he was like, oh, you must be new. Like, yeah, you never see me, of course. So I'm coming up there, and he was like, okay, come here. And then he had me sign a paper and stuff, and he was the one clocking me in and all that stuff because I didn't have a number or nothing yet because I was just started. And so he had me doing like writing down all my stuff, all my hours, all that stuff, and then he would clock me into the computer system or whatever. And then, okay, that was cool. And then like what I had to do was clean the lobby because apparently I cannot work at a cash register, so I pass a test and get a 90% higher on a test. But before we get there, let's go back. So I had to clean the lobby. It's like I was like a slave, basically. Like I had to wash the tables, do the bathrooms, mop the floor, sweep the floor, and it was like kids coming in there and the kids just spilling stuff on the floor. Then I had to clean that up. I had to restock and all that. Yes, I'm thinking Zaxby's was like going to be like a regular job like McDonald's, Burger King, any of that stuff. Like you working a cashier or you in a drive-thru or you back there cooking. I mean, yes, you're supposed to clean up, but not consistently clean up like how I was doing out there. Like I was basically like a slave. I was tired. I was coming home tired. Like I'm sitting there for all them hours just sitting there cleaning. And then half of the stuff I was finished cleaning, and I just had to go back and clean it again because I didn't have nothing else to do, and I couldn't do nothing else because I had to take a test first. And I just felt like that was just so wrong. I was just sitting there cleaning up. I got so tired of cleaning up. Okay, so then it was finally time for me to take the test. They give you a practice test, and you're supposed to study it or whatever. They don't tell you what it is. They let you study it, and then like you take the practice test, then you give the people the practice test, and then they mark which one is right and they mark which one is wrong, and then they'll go back and tell you to practice some more or study some more. So then after I had did that, I guess my practice test was good enough for me to go take the real test. So I have to go on this little 22-minute drive to go take the real test at this place. And then like when I took the real test, I had to get 90% or higher, and my slow self got a 75. So guess what I have to do? Go right back there again. When they give me another day I can go, I had to go right back there again and take the test. But I'm trying to be smart this time. I took the old test, the one I had got the 75% on. I took that test. And then when you got it wrong, they go back, and then like they let you put the right answers in, so you know which was the answer. So when you can go to study, so when you take the test. So my smart self, thinking I'm gonna pass this time, I took my old test and I put it underneath the new test that I was about to take. And the lady, she had left the room, and everybody was in there taking the test. She had left the room, so I'm thinking that I can just take it and cheat and nobody will see me. But it turns out it was a camera in there, and I didn't even know it was a camera in there. I was looking around. I didn't even know it was a camera in there. I'm really trying to pass the test because I'm tired of cleaning up, like I'm a slave or something. I was tired of cleaning up all that stuff I was doing. I really wanted to be back there in the cash register or in drive-thru. I wanted to do like a regular work. I didn't want to just keep cleaning tables and washing floors and mopping and all the extra stuff they had me do. I didn't want to keep doing it. So I'm sitting here putting my old test under my new test. I'm over here filling in the right answers. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. The lady, she comes in, she checks, she's like, see how everybody doing. I'm smiling like I'm not doing anything. Then she leaves. So then I'm finishing doing what I was doing. She comes back and she said, let me see under your paper. And then I tried to like say, oh, there's nothing under there. And she said, let me see. And she's like, oh, I thought that's what you was doing. So you can go ahead and leave. Leave? Okay. So like I'm like, okay, she want me to leave because she seen the other test and I couldn't cheat or whatever. I said, are you gonna tell the manager, which was my supervisor, over the thing? And she was like, yes, I have to. So she had called them, but she didn't call them right away. But she had called them. And so apparently I cheated, so I couldn't like work on the cash register and stuff. But I didn't even like the job anyway, because like I told you how they had me cleaned up. They did not like, when it was my day to work, when I go in there, sometimes when I used to go in there, they'd be like, oh, I don't need you, you can go home. Like, why you didn't just call me? You make me waste money or waste people's time bringing me to work, and you could have just called me and said, don't come in today. And then there was times where I called just to make sure before I even go up there to waste gas. They'd be like, oh, I don't need you. So it was basically like I was not working. And when I do work, they just had me slaving like I told y'all doing. So like I just really want to go behind and do regular stuff at the job. So that's why I cheated. And then she saw me cheat, apparently, because it was a camera. She told him, and he had called me a few weeks later, because all the other time they kept telling me they don't need me. They don't need me. They don't need me. So then he had called me a few weeks later, and he was like, oh, well, you're terminated. You can't work here no more because of the situation. I was like, okay, that's fine. Which I really didn't care, even though it was my first job. Yeah, I was happy I got a first job, but I really did not care because I just felt like that was just so messed up. That you had to really take a test just to work on behind the thing. It don't matter. But yes, that was the story time about how I got fired from my first job with Zaxby's. It was real dumb. I didn't care though. But if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Comment down below more YouTube videos you want me to do. And don't forget to hit that like button and hit that notification bell, please. Bye.